If you love the calm, clutter-free vibe of Scandinavian interiors, this video is for you. We'll show you 10 smart design hacks to help you create a living room that feels bright, cozy, and effortlessly stylish. Number 1. Paint your walls a soft, warm white. One of the most common mistakes people make is using a pure white wall thinking it will look clean, but it ends up looking cold. Scandinavian interiors use soft whites with warm undertones like Swiss coffee or cloud white, which bounce light but feel cozy. Avoid cool-toned whites or glossy finishes because they make the room feel sterile, almost like a hospital. Pick a white with a high LRV or light reflectance value, ideally between 70 and 85 to keep the space bright without glare. You don't need expensive paint. Just choose a warm white in matte or eggshell finish for a soft texture on the wall. Make sure the same tone is used on all 4 walls to keep it seamless and unified. And if your baseboard or ceiling is still a cool white, paint it one shade lighter than your walls for a cleaner transition. This subtle shift in color temperature makes a huge difference, especially when natural light hits the room in the morning. Number 2. Choose a clean-line sofa in neutral fabric. A bulky leather sofa with overstuffed arms might be comfy, but it doesn't belong in a Scandinavian space. This style is all about lightness, and your sofa should match that with simple lines, soft fabrics, and raised legs. Pick a 3-seater sofa in a neutral shade like beige, soft gray, or oatmeal to blend with your walls and flooring. The armrests should be slim, the back low and tight, and the legs should be exposed. Wood or black metal works great. Avoid tufting, rolled arms, or shiny materials that make the piece feel heavier than it is. Stick to about 2 meters in width for a standard sofa. It gives just enough seating without overpowering a small living room. The goal is to make your space feel open and breathable, not crammed or weighed down. Number 3. Use a lightwood or white coffee table. The wrong coffee table can ruin everything, especially if it's bulky, dark wood, or covered in too much decor. In Scandinavian interiors, the coffee table should feel airy and functional, never attention-seeking. Choose a round or oval table in light wood or matte white to soften the room's layout and allow for easy flow. A diameter of around 90 centimeters is just right. Not too small to be useless and not too big to crowd your walkways. Avoid glass tops, chunky legs, or designs with too much storage that make the base feel closed off. 1 or 2 simple items like a wood tray and a small vase are more than enough for styling. If you want extra function, go for a table with an open shelf underneath for books or a blanket. Keeping the center table light and minimal makes the rest of the furniture feel more spacious. Number 4. Install a floating TV console. If your TV is sitting on a bulky entertainment unit with cabinets everywhere, it's making the space look outdated and cramped. Scandinavian design favors floating consoles because they visually lift the room and let light pass underneath. Mount a wall-hung cabinet in matte white or light wood, about 1.8 meters wide and 30 centimeters high. Keep it sleek, handle-free doors with push-latch mechanisms give it a clean, custom look. Hide all wires inside or behind the unit so there's nothing hanging down. That's a must. Place 2 or 3 items on top only, maybe a low vase, a small stack of books, or a framed photo. If you can't wall mount, choose a very low, open leg unit that still feels lightweight. The TV wall becomes a visual anchor, but never a distraction, and it keeps the room looking fresh and modern. Number 5. Hang floor-to-ceiling curtains in soft, neutral fabric. One common mistake is using short curtains that only cover the window frame. It makes the room look unfinished and even smaller. Scandinavian interiors always use long, flowy curtains in light, natural colors like white, taupe, or oatmeal. Install your curtain rod as close to the ceiling as possible, around 2.4 meters high, and let the fabric fall all the way to the floor. Use double layers if possible, a sheer white inner curtain for daytime softness, and a thicker outer layer for privacy. Avoid shiny or heavy velvet curtains that feel too dramatic for the calm look we're going for. You don't need custom drapery. Many ready-made options work as long as they reach the floor and aren't too wide. Stick to linen or linen-look fabrics that hang straight and don't bunch up too much at the bottom. This trick instantly makes your walls feel taller and your space look more polished even if the window itself is small. Number 6. Add a low-pile textured rug to anchor the seating. Skipping a rug is one of the biggest mistakes that make a living room feel empty or disconnected. A proper rug defines the seating zone, adds softness, and pulls all your furniture together visually. For a Scandinavian look, go with a flat weave or low-pile rug in neutral colors like off-white, gray, or beige with subtle texture. Size matters. A 1.6 by 2.3 meter rug is ideal for most living rooms, allowing the front legs of your sofa and chairs to sit on it. Avoid small rugs that float in the middle or loud patterns that distract from the clean aesthetic. Natural fibers like wool or cotton work best, and a woven texture adds that casual, lived-in feel. If you have wood floors, this layer also helps add warmth and reduce noise in the room. Even on a tight budget, this one change makes the entire living room feel more complete. Number 7. Style 1 or 2 indoor plants in clay or woven pots. Lots of people fill their space with small artificial plants scattered everywhere, but that just creates clutter. Scandinavian design focuses on simplicity and calm, so 1 or 2 real plants in the right spot are enough. Choose taller plants like a fiddle leaf fig or rubber tree, and place them in a corner beside the TV unit or sofa. Use simple pots. Go for unglazed clay, cement, or woven baskets, around 25 to 30 centimeters in diameter. Avoid glossy ceramic pots in bright colors or fake plastic leaves that look too perfect. Let the plant breathe. Don't overcrowd it with decor around its base. A little greenery breaks the neutral tones and gives the room a quiet, natural energy. Even if the space is mostly white and wood, this small touch brings it to life in a very subtle way. Number 8. Keep wall art minimal with black frames. One easy mistake is treating wall art like an afterthought. Random pieces in different styles, sizes, or colors thrown up without a plan. This creates chaos, and that goes against everything Scandinavian interiors stand for. Instead, select 2 to 3 simple pieces of art. Think line drawings, soft abstract prints, or botanical sketches. Frame them all in matte black or light wood frames, all the same size. Space them evenly with around 5 to 10 centimeter gaps in between, and keep them in a straight row or grid. Don't scatter them. Use white or off-white mats to keep the artwork feeling light and uncluttered. If you're styling above the sofa, center the group and hang them around 15 to 20 centimeters above the backrest. It's a small detail, but it brings structure and harmony to your wall without drawing too much attention. Number 9. Add cove lighting or keep the ceiling simple. Many living rooms have busy ceiling designs, like heavy beams, curved drop panels, or shiny PVC, and that instantly kills the Scandinavian feel. The ceiling in a Nordic-style home should feel open, clean, and unnoticeable, but still beautiful when you look up. If your ceiling is flat, just keep it white, and you're already 80% there. But if you want to take it further, add a small cove along the perimeter and tuck in some warm LED strip lights. This gives you a soft glow in the evening, making the room feel relaxed without any visible light source. Avoid chandeliers with lots of crystals or overly decorative ceiling medallions. They clash with the minimalist feel. Instead, if you need a main ceiling light, go for a simple white pendant or a wooden light fixture in the center. A clean ceiling helps everything else in the room, like your sofa, rug, and furniture, stand out without being overpowered. Number 10. Use wide plank light wood flooring. Some people think adding Scandinavian style means just placing Nordic decor on an old floor, and that's a mistake. Your floor sets the tone of the entire space, but if it's dark, red-toned, or glossy, the room instantly feels outdated. Scandinavian interiors use matte, wide wood planks in soft beige, ash, or white oak tones to reflect natural light. Go for planks around 20 centimeters wide and at least 2 meters long to create a clean and spacious look. Avoid shiny laminates or high-gloss tiles. They take away the natural and relaxed feel of the style. A great option is engineered wood or even vinyl planks that mimic real wood, but stay away from patterns that look fake. If you already have a decent floor but in the wrong tone, consider sanding and refinishing it to a lighter matte color. Just changing the floor will make your space instantly feel brighter and more modern, even if you don't change anything else. Now that you've seen the hacks, let's walk you through the full Scandinavian living room. Take a closer look at how each element comes together to create a calm and beautiful space. And if you need help with your own space, you can visit our website at www.designburst24.com and reach out to us via email or WhatsApp. If you want more home transformations, make sure to subscribe.